hello YouTubes, if there's anybody watching. Off down south to, where are we going? Broxton Park and Ride.
Yeah.
Perth. Not Perth, Australia, but Perth, Scotland. In a Kia Niro with Monty. So if anyone's watching this drivel, ask some questions now. And I've got the long-suffering Mrs. P in the car. Even though there's nobody watching in a minute, but we'll give it another 30 seconds to see if anybody joins this nonsense. What do you reckon, Monty? What do you reckon? Oh, I've got one thumbs up. I don't know why I've got a thumbs up if nobody's watching. Oh, 2 people are watching. Whoever you are, good morning. If you want to leave some stuff in the chat. So I'm off south today to Perth for a hospital appointment in Stirling on Tuesday. So it's a bit of a chance for just the 3 of us, me, Mrs. P and Monty the dog, who is secure. Good morning, Samuel Barford. Good morning, sir. Thanks for joining this drivel. So we're just about to get on the Northlink boat. It doesn't sail till 11 o'clock. But if you get here at 10 to 11, you won't get on the boat. Oh, commuter branch line. Good morning, JP and Mrs. P. How's the journey so far? We've only done 12 miles from home to the harbour. See, I have a job sort of realising where the chat is. If somebody goes from the chat, I don't know what I'm doing. It's gone. Oh, there we go. Tony Cleve. Good morning, Tony. Thank you for watching. So, yeah, it's another bit of a range check, because the last video I did from Abington up to Scrabster, which was 313 miles, I had quite a bit of criticism on that, from saying, well, you should have driven in the wind and the rain. Well, today is windy and it's rainy, so the forecast is quite strong winds from the south, which means we will be driving into strong headwind. But I'm going to try, and I'm fairly confident that I can make it all the way to Perth which is 222 miles, and I've got 288 on the gasometer. Commuter branch line, he did actually guess 12 miles I'd have at the end. I've got a feeling I'll have about 40 left. As you can see, Mrs. P is really enthralled by this challenge, and she's not at all interested. But this sort of highs the stakes, because when I'm on my own, I don't mind taking it really close to the wire. But when you've got a passenger in the car, when you've got your wife in the car, you've just got to be a little bit careful that you don't push it too far and run out. Not that I've ever run out. I'm confident you'll get to Perth. Thank you, Gordon. Appreciate that. So it's 8. And the other thing, last time when I did a long trip, everyone said, well, it was only you in the car. You didn't have a massive payload as such. Not that you're payload.
I hope not.
Just saying that in quickly.
We've got the dog as well.
So we've got the dog and Mrs. P and associated gubbins. So we are carrying more weight. So the efficiency obviously won't be, well, it might be. I've done 4.5 miles per kilowatt hour the last 12 miles. I left home 298 on the gasometer, done 12.7 miles and got 288. So in effect, I've got 300-mile range on the gasometer. It's just how brilliant the gasometer, shouldn't call it a gasometer, it's a really accurate range estimator. Tony Cleve, 25 miles. Thank you, Tony. So whoever gets the closest, whoever guesses exactly the miles left, is going to get, I said 1 bar of Orkney fudge, but I'm going to get 2 flavours. I'm going to really push the boat out and buy 2 bars of Orkney fudge. And then I'll post it to you. I'll direct message whoever guessed the most accurately. Whoever guessed spot on, and I will post it to you. Right, if no one's got any questions, I will sign off, because I've been live for 4.5 minutes. Thanks for you folks, you 24 people that are watching. If you've got any questions, post them now. Tim Kent, 30 miles. I'm cheering for both of you. 38, Samuel. Thank you very much. So if you can put these guesses in, because I don't know whether I can see these comments later. So if you want to put the guesses in the community post on Facebook, or on my Twitter, or on my Facebook, Then I'll have a record of your guess and your name, and then I can direct message you. Will they to the payload? I don't know what that means, Tony. Will they to the payload?
Will they add to the payload? Do you
Will
think
they
you
add
meant?
to the payload? Possibly.
Yeah, because Monty's quite heavy.
Are you heavy, boy? Come and sit here. Come here. You're the YouTube dog, mate. Come on. Don't be shy. Come here. Look. No. Right, 44, Malcolm Fowler, thank you. Oh, add. Will they add to the weight, to the payload? Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm off to try and buy some Orkney fudge, so I'm a man of my word, and we will see you on the other side. I might do a bit of a live thing when I'm at Broxton, as well as recording it. Yeah, anyway, I'm off.